There's roughly $60 billion in gold and goods sitting on the ocean floor right now, and almost nobody's retrieving it. The conventional wisdom is simple. Shipwrecks are treasure chests waiting for the right salvage crew. Deep water, sure, but technology has solved that problem. Submarines exist, underwater drones exist. So why does the RMS Titanic still hold a fortune in cargo untouched? Why has the Spanish galleon San José, carrying an estimated $17 billion in gold, sat at the bottom of the Caribbean for over 3 centuries? The answer isn't about capability, it's about economics. Let's start with what we think we know. A ship goes down, it carries cargo, that cargo has value. Ergo, someone should dive down, grab it, and sell it for profit. It sounds like the oldest economic transaction in the world. Find something valuable, retrieve it, sell it. The barrier, just logistics and maybe some risk. Right. But here's where the machinery breaks down. Deepwater salvage doesn't cost thousands, it costs tens of millions. A single deep ocean expedition to recover cargo from, say, 2,000 meters down requires specialized vessels, remotely operated submersibles, teams of engineers, months of planning, and insurance that would make your head spin. The RMS Titanic wreck sits at 3,800 meters. A mission there. You're looking at 7 figures just to show up. Now add another wrinkle: legal ownership. When a ship sinks, the cargo doesn't automatically become salvage rights. Most wrecks are either still owned by their original company's successors, held in trust by governments, protected by maritime law, or claimed by the nation whose waters they rest in. The San José, Spain claims it's a Spanish warship, meaning the gold belongs to the Spanish government, not whoever finds it. That's not a technicality, that's the entire deal. So you've spent $30 million to recover the cargo. You've spent another $5 million on legal fees. And now you find out you own maybe 10% of what you brought up. The rest goes to governments, insurance companies, and historical foundations. The math stops working before you even touch the water. But there's something deeper happening here. And this is where the real economics reveal themselves. The value of sunken cargo isn't actually what's sitting on the bottom. It's what the market will pay for it when it surfaces. And that's where things get strange. Gold doesn't really go bad underwater. But ceramics, textiles, documents, and artifacts do. Even if you recover them perfectly, restoration costs money, sometimes hundreds of thousands for a single piece. And here's the catch. The historical value of a shipwreck artifact is tied to its provenance, its condition, and its rarity. Pull up a waterlogged painting from 1620 and you've got a restoration project, not a sellable item. The gold bar at least has intrinsic value. Everything else is a gamble. Then there's the insurance problem. When a cargo is insured and lost at sea, the insurance company pays out. They then own the salvage rights, meaning if you recover the cargo, you're not selling to the public. You're selling to an insurance company that's already been paid and has no interest in your recovery costs. They've moved on. They've priced in the loss. The real reason $60 billion sits on the ocean floor isn't because we can't reach it. It's because the economics of retrieval don't align with the economics of ownership. The cost to retrieve exceeds the value gained. The legal barriers exceed the profit potential. The restoration expenses exceed the market price. It's not a puzzle waiting for innovation. It's a rational economic decision. Leave it there. There are exceptions. Salvage companies do recover wrecks, but usually from shallow water, usually ships that sank recently, and usually when governments or private collectors are willing to fund the mission for historical or cultural reasons, not profit. The Vasa, a Swedish warship that sank in 1628, was recovered in 1961. But that happened because the Swedish government decided it was worth the investment as a cultural artifact. No profit motive, pure historical value. So the next time you hear about a shipwreck and think, why hasn't anyone grabbed that treasure? You're asking the wrong question. The real question is, at what price does retrieval become economically rational? And the ocean's answer for most wrecks is never. The price tag on salvage is so high that it inverts the entire equation. The ocean floor becomes the cheapest storage unit in the world. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. If you want to understand the hidden economics behind the things we assume are simple,